The saga is finally over. Real Madrid have officially announced the signing of Brazilian wonderkid Endrick. The player, still 16, will only be able to join the senior team in 2024, and until then, will play for Palmeiras on loan. As reported by Fabrizio Romano, Endrick has signed a 5-year deal, which will last till 2027, with the option to extend for another 3 years, until 2030. There were several clubs chasing the Brazilian prodigy's signature, with Paris Saint-Germain reportedly having a bid rejected. Barcelona and Chelsea were also in pursuit, with Xavi even publicly expressing his desire to sign him. At the end of the day, Madrid's €60 million offer seems to have met Palmeiras' demands the best. Further, the club will directly include him into the senior team, with no intention of sending him to play for Castilla. Real Madrid confirmed a deal to bring perhaps the most talented 16-year-old in football to the Santiago Bernabeu today, announcing that Endrick Felipe would be joining them as soon as legally possible. To that effect, he will remain at Palmeiras for the next 2 years until July 2024, when he turns 18 and is legally allowed to make the jump to Europe. Palmeiras president Leila Pereira called it the biggest deal in the history of Brazilian football, with the undisclosed fee thought to be around €35 million fixed, with another €25 million available in variables. There is some debate as to whether that is the case, with Neymar Jr. moving to Barcelona for an initial €57 million from Santos, before a number of hidden costs were revealed. Transfermarkt put the fee at €88 million in total. Equally, Endrick has played just 7 senior matches for Palmeiras, while Neymar had well over 100, and was 5 years older than him. Pereira made that affirmation in a club statement on social media. Endrick also released his first words as a Real Madrid player. "I thank Palmeiras, champion of America and the world and forever, the club of my heart, for offering me everything necessary to become what I am today, helping to achieve my dreams and respect my wishes and those of my family. Until I join Real Madrid, I will continue to dedicate myself as I have always dedicated myself to being able to offer Palmeiras even more on the pitch, more goals, more victories, more titles, and even more joy for our fans." Widely regarded as the future of Brazilian football, he is expected to become one of the dominant forwards of the next decade of football. Real Madrid were back in action for the first time since their break for the World Cup in a warm-up friendly behind closed doors with Leganés. The presence of Karim Benzema was the headline event, as he returned from injury. The French forward has struggled with injury all season and was forced to pull out of the World Cup just days before he was due to take to the pitch. After spending the last few weeks recovering, Benzema was back in action for 30 minutes against Leganés. A depleted 11, featuring only Benzema, David Alaba, and Toni Kroos from Los Blancos' regular starting team drew 1-1 in an hour-long game consisting of 2 halves of 30. Benzema was taken off at halftime, while Kroos was responsible for the Real Madrid goal, as per Relevo. No doubt there will be an element of the bittersweet for Benzema, having watched his France colleagues get through to the World Cup final on Wednesday night. Finding a way to keep Benzema fit for the second half of the season will be crucial to Real Madrid's hopes of competing for titles. Although the likes of Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius Jr. and Fede Valverde have stepped up in his absence, none of the three can replace the impact of the Ballon d'Or winner.